And so it begins. Yeah, I'm literally getting on a flight to Chicago on Wednesday. Today's Friday. My U-Box came yesterday, kind of ignored it, but today I have to start making money moves, okay? I'm getting ready to be out of the country for 10 months. I was gonna hold up my hands, but that's only 5. My other hand is holding up the camera. But yeah, it's been a whirlwind preparing. I'm still by no means completely ready to leave in October. But this feels like one of the first big steps, like packing up my room and getting out of Washington. And then I'm spending a month back home in Illinois before I leave from Chicago to my first destination, which right now I still don't know what that is. But yeah, I figured I should start picking up my camera a little bit before I actually get to where I'm going, because this has been a whole process. I found out that I was going to be doing this back in January, so it's been a lot of preparation, mostly done by me, which is like another factor to it. But yeah, wow, it's happening. Also, Washington does not want to disappoint for my last few days here, because it has been so gloomy. It's been raining all day today, and I know what some of you are thinking. You're like, Headley, that's normal. It's Washington. It rains all the time. Not really. Not in the summer, at least. It's usually like dry as fuck in the summer and normal summer weather, but not for my last few days here. They said you're gonna get the whole Washington experience before you're gone, which honestly is kind of nice. This is the current state of my room. I literally like just started pulling shit out, and I started with my books, which were out here, but a few days ago I was like, oh yeah, perfect time for me to start this huge painting. So now I'm like, I do want to finish it. My goal for today is like pack for an hour, paint for an hour. Oh, help me, Lenny. I leave tomorrow. I've been packing today, and I went and got brunch with my dad. It's the last time I'll see him for the next 10 months. That's been a case with a lot of people in the last month or so, saying goodbye and whatnot. That hasn't been the most fun process ever, but I mean, with a lot of these people, at least back home here in Illinois, I've experienced being away from them for a long time, but certainly not 10 months. That will be the longest. And with my friends in Bellingham, that was kind of harder, because that was probably like the first time I'll be away from them for that long. So it's an adjustment. It's an adjustment for everyone. But I'm taking a break from packing right now because I was feeling a little overwhelmed, and I was watching YouTube videos as I pack. Like, obviously, what else would I be doing? And I think their handle is Cam Does It, but they were doing videos about solo travel in Morocco, and they kept showing the tea. Like every 5 seconds was like a new cup of tea, and I was like, you're so right, like let me go make some tea. So that's what I'm doing right now. I brought my various journals down with me as well to see if I can get whatever is going on in here out in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, just kind of feeling it all this afternoon, evening, trying to pack my bag. I'm only bringing a carry-on and a checked bag, and then obviously like my little personal bag for 10 months in various different climates and activities and whatnot. And also I just want, you know, my stuff that makes me feel comfortable. So that's been a little bit of a challenge. I think my big bag's at like 42 right now, and I still have quite a few things I'd like to shove in there. So taking a break, gonna calm down a little bit, and then get back at it. But for now, I'll have some tea. I've been loving drawing like these little like stars. They've been showing up a lot on my Pinterest, and I don't know, I've just been seeing a lot of like artists that I follow on Instagram and well, not so much Instagram, I'd say more so on YouTube. Just using them and putting them into different pieces and work and whatnot. And I've kind of just been experimenting with them lately in my sketchbook. And I don't know, they've just been fun and been kind of adding them into just about anything. It's just been a fun little new little shape to play with. I feel like this shape has just been resonating with me in the last like month, because it's kind of like this like, look, I even got it on my nails. I don't know, hard to explain. That's why it's on paper. I keep watching all these videos of people being like, all you need is a carry-on. And I'm like, well, bitch, not me. It's been a long day. It's been a long day, to say the least. But I'm here at the place that I will be at for the next month. I just downed some pasta that my host made me. So that was nice because I was freaking starving. But yeah, they said this is the room I'll be in for this week, and then I'll be in a different room for the rest of the time. It's kind of like a multiple bed situation. And I picked this bottom bunk because, well, A, if you know, you know, and B, because I feel like it's cozy. You know the vibes. But yeah, just got done eating. I feel so gross from sweating and running around the freaking goddamn train station. I forgot the word. See how I already blocked it out of my memory because it was so goddamn. But I'm here and I'm queer, and I'm gonna get all cozy for the night and maybe watch a little silly haha on my computer and fucking go to bed, because it would be nice to sleep in a position that isn't me sitting. So yeah, loving this vibe. Also, well, duh. Well, yes. Just hanging out. About to take my shower. I feel so gross. Using this like really small indie soap brand. I don't know if you guys have heard of it before. Their labels are really fun. It's just like, I'm also like definitely about to start my period. I'm clean. Also got a glimpse of my glasses before I went to go put them on. Disgusting. Had to run those under the water a little bit, so just gonna dry those off. But yeah, first night, here we are. Crazy. Libra new moon, October 2nd, soon to be 3rd. Tomorrow I get to have, this is literally worse. Tomorrow I get to have a chill day because today was so goddamn not how I thought it was gonna go. So my host was like, you can just have tomorrow to calibrate but he did mention a possible afternoon ride. So so this is the pitch black window from last night. Are you kidding me? It's like pouring rain today, and I think it's going to all day. But honestly, I don't mind that because I don't have to be out there doing anything today anyway. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And I would come and tell her like, oh, I had this dream, or this person who did visit me, and she didn't try to pray it away. She tried to pray other things away, like my queerness, but she was just very. This is so Washington core. Unbelievable. They keep like apologizing to me because of how rainy it is today on my first day here, but I'm like, guys, I'm used to it. It's not even that big of a deal. Just a little rain. It was like pouring earlier, and I'm hoping it doesn't start to do that again, but I'll take this medium drizzle. Who slept for only 3 hours last night? This guy. Yeah, but it's amazing what the human body can still do on 3 hours of sleep and some applesauce. Yeah, first like real day of doing the actual work part of the working away. Yeah, I didn't film because I'm just learning. I'm learning the ropes. Once I get dialed in, then I'll start filming little bits for you guys. But I'm walking back up there right now, which is why I'm out of breath. But yeah, basically it's like the morning for like 3 or 4 hours, and then again in the evening. So basically just to get there, feed the horses, muck a little bit, just get things going. Pretty typical like horse stable stuff. And then pretty much the same thing in the evening, feeding them again, making sure everybody's good. Haven't gotten a chance to ride yet. It's a busy weekend here at the place that I'm staying at, so I'm not taking it to heart. But we're definitely eager to get on a horse soon. I know it will happen, but patience. I got told to bring a book, but of course I didn't. But I brought my journal, my sketchbook, so those will keep me busy. But this isn't far from the little place I'm staying at, like at all. Not even 10 minutes probably walk. But yeah, gonna sit down here. I had a really short morning at the barn today because they're busy with this whole ordeal happening at the castle. So, not a bad ordeal, like just like an event happening. So I was kind of in and out with just a few rounds of feeding, but I have to go back there this evening, obviously, because they need to eat in the evening too. But it's just gonna be me doing the feeding, but I think I can do it. It's been hella muddy because it was like raining hella the first day I got here. That's probably mud. But yeah, just been enjoying. I got asked today if I'm lonely, and I was like, not yet. I think the girl who asked me, I think she maybe is just feeling bad because everybody's been so busy with the event that's happening this weekend that they've kind of been like, oh, right, you. But I told her, I was like, even if you guys weren't doing this thing this weekend, I probably would be a little in my shell for a few days before I start to, you know, not that I don't feel myself, but you know what I mean. Adjust, I guess. I don't know why I'm like whispering, but it's just so quiet here. I don't want to talk at my normal volume of talking. I've been wanting to change my septum. I keep forgetting because I just get scared like doing things around the horses with this huge septum, because I'm like, I've been in too many situations that have not involved my septum, of me getting like caught onto things at the barn around the horses, with the horses, like, and no. But of course I keep forgetting to do it, but I'll do it eventually. But for now, I'm just gonna sit on this little bench. Where's the bench? There it is. Do some sketching, do some writing, contemplate life, that sort of thing. I don't know if you guys are familiar. Maybe do some stretching. Happy Libra season. Keeps escaping. Escaped twice yesterday, and now again today. And every time it's after I give them their food. And then the gray gets out with him too. And I don't know what to do because I'm here by myself, and he broke like the entire gate this time. So if I put him back in there, he's just gonna leave again. Oh, are you thirsty from being a jackass? Yeah? Well, now you're in baby jail. Is this funny to you? Are you gonna watch me so you know how to untie knots next? Transitional lenses slay. This is the true sign of a horse girl, transitional lenses, because why would I have glasses that aren't also sunglasses? Like, if that is an option, then yes. Like, obviously. Anyway, so let's see. It's like my third day out here though. What the hell? When did I get here? I got here Wednesday. And then Thursday I just had the day to myself. Friday was my first full day. And yesterday was Saturday. Today's Sunday. So yeah, it's literally my third day out here. And fucking last night I did everything by myself because they're having an event at the castle. And at first I was like, hell yeah, vibing. And then freaking, I was so close to being done. And then that bay that I probably already showed some clips of, busted through his gate to their paddock, and then followed the gray one followed him, the little gray, and I was up at the barn, so I didn't like see this happening or know this was happening until somebody came over like asking for like a pitchfork. And then as she was waiting and I came back to give it to her, she's like, there's a horse. So I was like, oh, that's not supposed to be there. So then I wrangled that one, got some grain. And then when I went to go start walking it back, I noticed that the bay was out too. But the bay was acting a lot more chill and was just grazing. So I put the gray back and then went and got him. And I put the gate back. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll turn the fence back on because they have electric fences here. So I put the fence back, continued doing the shit that I needed to do. And then I was getting like a little frantic because I was trying to get to the event too. And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna make it on time. And I was kind of getting upset because I really wanted to see what it all was. And I did eventually make it to the event. I just didn't make it to the fashion show portion of the event. Arguably the whole reason of the event. But I did get the free meal and dancing afterwards, so. And then they got out again, but just the bay. I was like, bro, what the fuck? But I'm back. And then this morning, mind you, I was up till definitely like 4 a.m. because there was a party happening. And I wasn't gonna skimp out on the party. And I was like, well, I did Friday on 3 hours of sleep, so I can do today on 4 hours of sleep. I really lucked out because I'm hella allergic to hay, and all the horses pretty much get like really big hay bales that get brought in by tractor, and this is like the only hay I actually have to touch, and it's like special hay because this horse is allergic to hay like me. I had a feeling that I would end up riding this one who keeps giving me trouble. Yeah, you are just a cute little man. You are just a cute little man who loves grass. So cute. I'm still unsure in his name. I think it's Bronto with a B. I just read a little bit of my book, and it was talking about like abusive parents, like physically abusing kids, like, you know, spanking and stuff like that are beyond that. And I just started to doodle, and my mind started to wander, thinking about how that kind of translates over to working with horses. And I feel like I'm unlearning a lot of how to react to horses when it comes to like physically, you know, like reacting towards negative things with horses. And I think it's just old thinking, old practices, especially when it comes to just training any animal, really. I think there's a lot of weird power dynamics that go into that and have been passed down by a lot of people forever. And, you know, I just like think about how I was told to get mad at horses when I was younger, even. And now that I'm older and have more of a lens for it, and when I see people reacting to horses in ways that I maybe don't agree with, and just being like, ooh, like it's just not a good look. Like, I don't want to look like that. Yeah, and just thinking about ways that you can work with horses and not have them be scared of you. But it is like, at the same time, like I don't want to say that I can understand, but like they are just such big animals, and in comparison to us, and when they are acting up, you know, I get, like, people get scared. Like, it can be scary sometimes, but I don't think that always means to, like, then have a physical reaction. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud right now, and this isn't really, like, a new, profound thought, but I don't know. Thought I'd say that.